Hello everyone. This is the kind of video you need to watch because I'm going to talk about all, and I mean all, the Saiyan hair colors. Think you'll remember one that I didn't include in the list? Let's find out. So come with me and let's get straight to the point, starting from the beginning. The first hair color for the Saiyans, in fact the only hair color for pure Saiyans, is black. All pure-blooded Saiyans are born with this hair color. It's a racial trait. But what about Trunks and Bra? Well, they're hybrids, a mix of Saiyan and Earthling. So this only applies to pure Saiyans like Goku, Vegeta, or even Broly. But wait, the common black isn't the only variation. There's also furry black hair, which we see in the Super Saiyan 4 transformation. Goku's hair remains black, but it becomes longer, different, and his body becomes covered with fur. This is worth mentioning in this video since I'll cover all hair color variations. I mean, the list is complete, so if you want to become a Dragon Ball expert, stay tuned. Wait, let's not forget Goku's Super Saiyan God form, which of course will be on the list. The reddish color of Goku's hair here is due to a technique only Goku masters, called Kaioken. When Goku uses Kaioken, there isn't a physical change in hair color, but the aura around him gives his hair a reddish glow, got it? It's not Goku's hair color that changes, but since he's often surrounded by this aura, his hair acquires a reddish shine, so I think we can include it in the list. Speaking of reddish hair, remember how Vegeta's hair in his first appearances in Dragon Ball Z also had a dark, reddish-black tone? It was a mix of dark red and brown, but after a few episodes, this was corrected, and his hair returned to its natural black color. This color follows the same concept as Goku's hair in Kaioken. It's not exactly a physical hair color change, but due to the aura, Goku's hair visually changes color. This color also appears during Goku's false Super Saiyan transformation, when his hair spikes up, and the yellow aura gives Goku's hair an orange glow. The fourth hair color shown for Saiyans is blonde. I think there's not much explanation needed here, right? It's a hair color that appears after a Saiyan warrior undergoes a transformation and becomes a Super Saiyan. This change can range from bright yellow when the Saiyan has an active aura, to a very light yellow when they don't have the Super Saiyan aura, like when Goku and Gohan stayed transformed as Super Saiyans for consecutive days. Another variation of this hair color, not exactly a color change itself, is Super Saiyan 3, which completely changes Goku's hair from short to long, so I thought it fair to mention it here. Now for the true red. This is a color Goku achieved after performing the ritual to transform into a Super Saiyan God. The Super Saiyan God Red has as its main features its hair and aura colors. The Super Saiyan's body also changes, becoming more divine and slender, similar to Beerus's style. Currently, Vegeta has also achieved and mastered this transformation, though it's not clear if he went through the same ritual as Goku. Probably not. But if you think the red is exclusive to Dragon Ball Super, you're completely wrong. Remember Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta? He also had red hair. The Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta from Dragon Ball GT is one of the most beautifully designed characters in the series. Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 is the fusion result of Goku and Vegeta SSJ4, who appeared in the fight against Omega Shenron, the one-star dragon in Dragon Ball GT. After Super Saiyan God Red, we were introduced to Super Saiyan Blue. Unlike other power-up transformations, the blue form didn't come about through power alone, but through training. According to Whis, they achieved this by learning how to manage ki in their bodies, letting it flow intelligently without wasting it. This hair color also has the same variation from light to dark, depending on whether the aura is active, similar to the yellow Super Saiyan form. But do you think blue stops there? Future Trunks and Bra are two Saiyans with blue hair, but unlike Goku and Vegeta, this is natural. They inherited it genetically from Bulma. Now, you may ask, didn't you say all Saiyans naturally have black hair? They do, but only pure-blooded Saiyans. Hybrids can have variations. Gohan and Goten just didn't inherit any of those. Speaking of Trunks, we also have the variation from blue to purple in present Trunks' hair, which, due to some production quirks in the anime, ended up purple. I could explain this in another video, but speaking of purple, we can also mention Goten, who has a mix of purple and black hair due to his fusion with Trunks. Continuing with this blue section, which has the most variations and users among Saiyans, let's talk about Vegeta Blue evolution. Although the changes are minimal, there is a visible difference between Vegeta Blue and Blue evolution, a transformation exclusive to Vegeta, that emerged in the anime to match Vegeta with Goku Blue using Kaioken. It makes Vegeta's hair slightly lighter, while the blue remains entirely blue. Speaking of Goku Blue with Kaioken, this technique doesn't change Goku's hair color, only his aura, so it doesn't count as a hair variation. Oh, before I forget, in the first Broly movie, the first stage of Broly's legendary Super Saiyan transformation also gave him blue hair, which only later changed to green. And speaking of green hair, this is perhaps the most powerful Saiyan hair color. If you see a Saiyan transforming with green hair, run, because they'll likely come after you. The green or legendary Super Saiyan is exclusive to the legendary Super Saiyan transformation, which we've seen in two characters, Broly and Kale, the legendary Super Saiyan from Universe 6. A small curiosity that many may have missed is that before Vegeta becomes a Super Saiyan in his fight against Broly in the movie, he passes through a green color phase. This could be to enhance the scenes or a reference to the legendary Super Saiyan myth, which in the Z Saga was believed to be a blonde Saiyan. This green shade was also used by Goku Black, possible only because Black was actually Zamasu, a Kaioshin in Goku's body. During the Black arc, Zamasu used the Super Dragon Balls to switch bodies with Goku, so he retained some Kaioshin ki while using Goku's body. This allowed him to transform into Super Saiyan Blue, but with his ki turning his hair pink. Recently, Goku gained a new hair color. In Dragon Ball, if you want to make someone stronger, you change their hair color. This time, it's silver. Before Goku fully achieved Ultra Instinct with his hair turned completely silver-gray, he went through another silver-black phase. This silver-black is basically Ultra Instinct Omen, the gateway to complete Ultra Instinct. Goku's hair remains black, but takes on a grayish silver glow. With the completed Ultra Instinct, Goku's hair turns entirely silver, including his eyebrows, eyes, and aura. Another character who had grey hair was Zamasu fused, or God Zamasu, which was the fusion of Black and Zamasu. In this form, God Zamasu retained Zamasu's light grey hair color, but with Goku's transformed hairstyle. Finally, we also have Paragus, an elderly Saiyan with white hair. Yes, it's light grey, not pure white. White hair isn't actually white, it's a very light grey. He has this hair simply because he's old. Sooner or later, Goku and Vegeta will reach this stage too. So, did I miss any hair color variations? Is there another color you'd like to see in Dragon Ball? Comment below and I'll be reading all of them. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Dragon Ball videos. See you in the next video, guys.